Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elias Castillo and you're watching EMC Outdoors. Today I want to do a quick harvest for my Thanksgiving dinner. In fact, I am harvesting a lot of herbs for my mother. She is the one that does all the cooking, let's not lie here. But she needs a little bit of herbs to make our turkey and make our dinner. So I have a lot of things growing still right now at the end of November. And I want to harvest them today because I'm taking them to her house and she's going to prep them. So what I have for her is aromatics. I have rosemary, I have thyme, I have oregano, and I'm also going to be harvesting some leeks and some radishes for her. And she's going to be using these to prep different dishes. So these herbs that I'm presenting to you right now, they live through the season and they're perennial here in zone 7. So you can have rosemary and oregano and thyme, and it grows very well. And once you get it established in the spring, it does really well throughout the season. You just have to keep it covered and just let the leaves fall and, you know, cover the roots a little bit. But I don't do a whole lot, and they are perennial to our zone, and you can be growing this right now. So I'm going to show you what I have growing right now and some of those very hardy herbs that you can grow so that you can use it in your kitchen year-round. The number one herb you want to grow is rosemary, right here. Rosemary is very cold hardy, and once it gets established, it grows without a problem. So I'm going to be cutting a few sprigs here for my mom, and it's going to be probably four good sized branches. And this pruning is actually going to help the plant develop more branches. So right here I have rosemary, and this little bunch at the store is probably going to cost you $3, and I have so much more left in my plant right now. So do the investment, buy this small little plant and grow it, rosemary. The second herb you want to grow is oregano. It does really well in our zone, and it grows kind of as a low laying herb and as a ground cover almost. So this is my oregano right here, and I actually use it to protect the roots of the rosemary we just saw. Oregano is very tasty, and it's got these flower buds. You can eat the flower buds and the leaves, and they're both very delicious. This is thyme. It's tiny, but so fresh and aromatic, and you can't get this type of smell when you buy it from the grocery store. And I started this from seeds, believe it or not. It's really hard to start them from seed, but all I did was sprinkle some seeds back in March inside my house in a little bit of soil, and it sprouted. Very few seeds sprouted, but one packet has like 200 seeds maybe. So if you can get a few of those seeds to sprout, then you can have your own thyme, and it's really amazing smell and flavor. I also have green onions here, and these are the evergreen onion that is sold by Southern Seed Exposure, and they carry this particular type of seed that I bought maybe 8 years ago. And what I do is I have been growing the same type of onion for 8 years. So these guys will grow like this. They will stay green throughout the whole winter, and in the spring it will create a flower bud, and I save the seeds from that, and then I start new patches of green onions. I love green onions. I eat it every single day in an omelet or in any of my dishes. When harvesting your green onions, make sure that you cut it above the soil, and then you leave the roots in. The stem where you cut it from, it will re-sprout, and you will get more green onions. Essentially, you have green onions forever because they keep coming back. One of the other crops that I grow and that is very hardy to zone 7 are leeks. I have leeks all the time because they do really well. They will sprout in the spring, grow to a certain size, and they'll hold the pattern. And if you don't cut them this year, next year they'll put out a flower bud, and then you get a ton of seeds from it. And I start a new row every single spring so that I can have leeks for the whole year. It's very easy to do, and they're so cold tolerant that you can have leeks basically year round. This is another perennial to zone 7. These are 3 leeks right here. They're not super big size, but they are amazing in taste. So what they lack in size, they pack in flavor. When harvesting your stuff, make sure you clean it in that bed before you take it inside. What I like to do is trim it right in here, and I leave the trimmings right over the bed because that creates mulch, and mulch helps retain moisture, and mulch helps build soil. It is very important that you leave the trimmings in the same bed, or you can throw them in your compost pile and then return the compost. The last thing I want to harvest today are radishes. I have a lot of French radishes, French breakfast radishes that I planted maybe 30, 40 days ago, and they are humongous, and I think I should have harvested this a long time ago, but that's okay. You know, they live here, no problem. They are mature size, and let me pull one out right now. Check this out. It is a big radish. It's probably 3 inches long, and let me harvest a few more. Check out this mumbo jumbo, man. That's a funky looking one. And one more right here. I am done with my Thanksgiving harvest, and I was able to collect 3 types of herbs, a few green onions, a few leeks, and some radishes. Let me show you what I have. I have the rosemary here, then we have the thyme, a little bit of oregano, leeks and green onions, and some beautiful radishes. I hope that you get inspired by this video to grow some winter vegetables. Zone 7A is really a place where you can grow year-round if you plant correctly. There's a lot of plants that enjoy the cold weather, and you can grow beautiful radishes, turnips, garlic, kale, collard greens. So if you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. I love to make more videos about how to grow food year-round here in Zone 7. If you would like to get involved in growing some more vegetables, follow the channel and ask any questions below. I would love to help you grow more vegetables. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and I hope that you get to use some of those homegrown produce in your meal. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time.